Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, everybody, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Sunday! Welcome to the final stream of our streaming week. I hope we've got a good one. Hello, just in time. Very excited. Good morning, Madam Fish. Good morning. There it is. I was waiting for the game to kick in. This looks different, but familiar. Indeed. This shirt. It's hard to pick a favorite shirt because I just have excellent taste. So I have wonderful shirts. But this one has got to be up there. Sometimes you just want to bathe in a shirt. You want to drown in a shirt. You want it to remind you of when you were still in bed. And also have some cool fish on it with a mildly euphemistic typo. Best shirt ever. How you guys doing? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more characters that can do Karokta kills today. We did about half of them yesterday in the back half of the stream, so I'm gonna mostly poke around at that. Well, maybe I should do time rifts too. Should I do it? Yeah, maybe I should just do a time rift now. While I can still like get in there, at least get a chance at it. And then, the world's our oyster. I think we're ready for a new All the Things random item. I think that we've got everything. The questing item that we picked up last time, we got a lookalike for it pretty early in the questing, so I think that did it. What's the euphemism? Euphemism might be the wrong word, but there's, this fish right here is called a striper, or a striped bass. And the word there is probably supposed to be striper. But there's an extra P, so it says stripper. Which I find to be funny. That was one of... I don't think I actually knew that when I bought the shirt. I think when I bought the shirt, I both didn't realize that it was a typo, because I didn't know what that fish was called anyways. And then also, I don't know, sometimes things have funny names, but now that I know, I enjoy it very much. Am I gonna do whelps today? I should do whelps today. Will I? Maybe. 45% odds, because after Karokta kills, I will have time. It's just a question of if anything else grabs my attention first. Don't have a trouble picking a favorite shirt of yours. There are some real good ones. And sometimes they grow on me too. Like when I first got that like pale pink one with the invertebrates on it, I was kind of on the fence about it. I figured it wasn't a very flattering color on me, but I thought the invertebrate print was kind of cool. Plus that one's from like a local vintage shop, so I didn't order that one via Etsy. And I was again kind of on the fence about it at first, but the more I wore it, the more I was like, yeah, I feel good in this one. Okie dokie, we're gonna attack to Soridormi. I mostly just want, I would love to get lucky. I would love to get lucky and get, you know, some more Mog or like a mount or a pet to drop or something like that. We're gonna need an awful lot of this stuff to finish our All the Things collection. There we go, that's what Beacon's for. And anything that we can get for free definitely helps. Shirt starts to grow on you. It is time to do laundry. Oh, what's that? Is that something for me? What is it? Sir Marin. Time Rift Quest. It's probably been here the entire time. It's probably been here for the absolute entire time. Kill as many Feltish Keldra, you betcha. Extra Soridormi rep. I'm pretty close to 4 of 5, and I'm pretty sure... I mean, not pretty sure. I must get something. There must be some way that they're gonna bribe me. Oh, hello! I was just thinking about you. You wanna come up and sit with me? Hanging out, procrastinating, being an adult. Not all it's cracked up to be. Oh, man. We have some air quality warnings today. They're not nearly as bad as they are in a lot of places, and that's always gonna be true. But it's not awesome. It's at like a 3 out of 10 right now, and it may get to like a 5 out of 10 later. So we did like a morning, not a long walk, but enough of a walk to take the edge off the pup zoomies. I've got all the windows closed up, and I've got my single air purifier rolling on high. I should probably, every time I think about getting another one, I'm like, you don't need another one, and then the smoke comes back, and I'm like, oh, I should have gotten more. You always need those, especially if you can clean the filters on them. Stomp on pesky beasts. But we are basically good to have a nice cozy indoor Sunday. I don't think there's anywhere that I need to go today. I mildly need groceries, but I have the technology to have those brought to me, so bit smoky. Maybe a 5 out of 10 at Callwood. 5 out of 10 is bad. Like, 5 out of 10 is gross. That's when I start thinking about not going anywhere. the AQI rating. All the time rift mounts now. Never have to buy any, or never had to buy any of them. Nice. I bought the albatross, the gold-toed albatross, because I don't know what to tell you. I like seagulls. They go squawk, squawk, and it's good. It's good stuff. But the rest of them, I think I'm waiting. I bought some of the pets too. I'm trying to make myself save my flakes to buy transmog so that if things do drop for me, they're hopefully pets. You know, expensive stuff left over. Cousins live in Kelowna, on the other side of the lake to the fires. Don't think they're in danger at the moment. Oh, that's so scary. I was watching those fire maps. I'm nowhere close to there, but I luckily I don't have any family there either, but I know people that do, and it's just terrible. Forgetting about time rifts after getting exalted in mounts, but I need the mog. Yeah, I think that they made some changes to the bosses to allow them to scale better when there's like less than 5 people in there, which makes me more confident that even if we don't like do these when they're current, maybe you won't get like all the purple boxes or anything, but you'll still be able to, you know, if you come back here next expansion, do enough of it to kill the last boss. It's not going to be like bizarrely scaled and impossible to do. Even later this expansion, if there's just like 1 to 3 people in there, you should still be able to finish the time rift and get a chance at the end of boss loot. Speaking of end of boss loot, we should be heading in there soon, huh? Timer up, timer up. Albatross are like if seagulls were Pokemon and evolved. Oh yeah. Here we go. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. You finished all your kibble. You got a nice fresh bowl of kibble and nice clean water this morning. You probably know it's smoky. You've got a sensitive nose. I've got like 5% of like, whenever there's wildfire smoke, I usually get like a little extra of sore throat, a little extra congested, and then headaches after a while. But it's not too bad just yet. Nothing on, what was it, 3 years ago in Portland? Oh, that was not my favorite. Hot fix the bosses today, far less health if less than 5 people are fighting it. Nerf Lich King. Yeah, I saw that. Was that today? I could have sworn I saw it a couple days ago. I'm pulling. Boom. Look at that. All that health off it, that's just my one beacon. That's my trinket. I have a heroic beacon to the beyond that's fully upgraded, and it slaps. Illidan, I would like a mount, please. Can he only drop me things that match with his rift, or can he drop me anything? That's something I've actually not thought of before now. I guess I'll find out if he does drop anything. I don't have any more, I think I used all of my, oh, I forget what they're all called. I think I used all the thingies. The guarantee loot thingies. I think we're just doing this on RNG. Sorry if I'm like Baldur's Gate 3 shenanigans. Oh, never apologize. What is my favorite tea in 2023? So far, my favorite tea in 2023 is the Murchie's English Breakfast. I bought a box of it at Murchie's, which is like a local tea shop in Victoria, and they do like a British style selection of teas, and their English breakfast has been like chef's kiss primo for like a nice cup of afternoon black tea. Not as much green and oh, and then the other one is there's this sleepy time tea that's called It Was All a Dream, that is from the lady with the singing bowl at the farmer's market. Her brand is Kisses to Go Tea and Company, and it's like amazing. Map to Surmar. I actually haven't finished this yet. I still have yet to get the Boffins toy. I've got 3 more of these things to finish. I'm pretty sure. Did I turn in that other quest I found? Bless you. Box of reality. I missed the first box, and that's okay. How's my rep? Did I do it? Oh, we're so close. 800 more rep, and then we can, 800 more reps, so. Not quite. Not quite. I would need another handful of rifts if I wanted to do that this week. How do you feel about pu'er tea now? It's still delicious, but I'm hyper aware of the fact that it stains my teeth heavily and rapidly, especially if I'm like sipping on it while I'm working. So I don't drink it as often just because it stains my teeth really quickly, especially the way that I brew it. It's still lovely. Maybe later in my life when I'm not on camera quite so much, I won't worry about having such brown teeth. Stack up on merchies before I move. Thank you for the reminder. What do you consider to be the most prestigious non-rating title? Seeker of Knowledge, Expedition Leader? Party Herald. There's probably something else, but Party Herald comes to mind as a title that signifies patience, discipline, and an attention span that I do not have. Teabags, loose leaf, something else. Round teabags, comforting, exactly cover the bottom of my tea mug. A little bit of all of it. I'm not above teabags. I do like loose leaf teas. I do both. I'm not that picky. I just like tea. Seagale Shar, thank you for the 18-month resub. Very much appreciated. Also, Angel21SC had their 32-month resub a couple minutes ago. Thank you so much. Party Herald is from Ember Court in Shadowlands. It was a pretty comprehensive Ember Court achievement. Tried to find out when I started watching you. Couldn't quite figure it out. Snippets I watched from mid-2019 had you mention your favorite tea being pu'er. Yeah, it is good. And it's got like this really nice energy. Like I know it has some amount of caffeine, but I find that I get like a really smooth energy from it without being jittery or anxious the way that like dark caffeine does to me. And maybe it's just like all in my head, but it's a really nice one if you're like in the middle of an all-nighter. Which ideally nobody should be, but you know, sometimes life happens. I was camping Karokta. That was the next thing I was going to do. Let's leave her here for the moment. Gift card Otter, thank you very much for the 32-month resub. How far away is Season 3? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Not super close because we haven't started raid testing for the next raid yet, although I have to imagine that's coming soon. Karokta group's been pretty active this morning. Just finished mine. Nice. Okay, okay. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Sunday, Goop Early. Insane Title has a pretty good argument for it. It does. I didn't want to say that one because I have it and I didn't want to sound like I was bragging. And also, I got it after it was nerfed to some extent because the Insane Title is not as hard as it used to be. It still sucks, don't get me wrong. It is still a very long grind. But back before they overhauled the Darkmoon Faire rep used to be abysmal to get. And then Bloodsail Buccaneer rep also got much easier after Cataclysm came out because you could abuse a certain phase of a Booty Bay quest to farm rep within the Battle for Booty Bay, whereas before you had to like, I don't know, kill goblins or something. I don't remember, but it was not fun. So I don't want to talk myself up too much on that one, even incidentally, just because I know I didn't do it the hard way. I did do it though. Where am I going? Aerith. She's the next one that's got to go do a Karokta kill. I wonder if I should do some, the PvP thing reminded me, I wonder if I should do a shuffle today or if that's just a bad idea. Kitty, how bad could like 1 or 2 shuffles be, huh? You just, you know, dust off the rust a little bit. You are so cute. You are so cute. Hi, sweetie pie. Baby. Killing goblins on that bay is not fun to this day. Yeah, that part still sucks. That part's still no fun. We're going... That was the part that took me the longest. I had to learn how to pace myself in a grind with that one because I couldn't believe how you could spend hours out there and be like, oh hey, I am 5% of the way through this rep level. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but I remember being like, I'm gonna not even worry about the finish point and I'm just gonna spend an hour every day out here. I was young. I'm still young. I was younger and I had a decent chunk of time to play WoW and I was like, I'm just gonna like time myself out. We're gonna do 1 hour a day. I'll watch like an episode or something. And then we put it down and we do something else before I lose my mind. Dread farming lockboxes for Ravenhold. I wonder why I didn't mind that one so much. Maybe because I was almost finished. Young adjacent. Don't think the rust dusts off. Need a little WD-40. Yeah. Jeff, that is a good point. It's an excellent point. Incense replay, timekeepers, dragon races. It's hard to ride by dragon races because I'm like, that's 500 gold. It's basically free. That would be 500 gold I'd get to keep. Would you look at that? Oh, yep. I'm not sleepy. I'm comfy. There's a difference. My puppy is sleepy. He is out right now. Okie dokie. This is where it's gonna be. Where are my pets? We've got Hampshire and Iris. Oh, that's right. Oh, shall I get my peacock pet out? Where's Apollo? Hang on a second. Dismiss this pet. I want to tame a Bakar, I think. I was looking at the different dog pets trying to figure out what looks the most like Moose. And the answer is none of them because there's not that many dog models and dogs look pretty different from each other. There's like hounds, but Moose is not a Mastiff. A Bakar is probably the closest one. There was like a tan color that looked kind of right. Pre-made custom, find a group. But I would love to have a pair of hunter pets that's like a one Moose and one Kira. That would be really fun. Any of those harder reps be available in Classic Wrath? Oh, probably. I'm sure you could do Darkmoon, old-fashioned Darkmoon fare. I can't imagine why you would want to, but you could. People want all kinds of things, huh, Miss Kira? I'd like the Karokta mount to drop. That'd be nice. Nice thing to get off the list. How are you so soft? Not all cats are this soft. I've checked. I've pet a lot of cats in my day. And lots of them are soft and some of them aren't so soft. And you are definitely on the softest end of the soft kitty cats. Aye. Nickelbird, thank you for the 8-month resub. Achievements in Wrath, aiming to do the Lore Master achieves. Oh, wow. That will keep you busy for a bit. Kitty, are we young adjacent? I think so. Hi. Hello. He's so cute. Thanks. The only feasible way for me to keep myself going in the game. That's fair. Miss my kitties. I think she's very happy I'm back to streaming regularly. Oh, Karokta. War mode on! War mode on! Stinky. I don't know if I want to go turn war mode on. At least they noted it. At least they didn't goof up like I did that one time and not notice I was in war mode and like, Karokta. I think I like lied too. I didn't mean to, but I was like, war mode off. Come get it. I wonder which pets I still need to keep an eye out for. Maybe that's a good thing to know. I know that I'm missing a couple of Zeralek Caverns wild pets, like some of the rarer ones. Not that they're crazy rare. I need a teardrop moth. No, that drops from the Inner Lake Queen. The Sunglow Cobra is just a pet battle. The Sunglow Cobra. The Lithingale. And the Deep Ridger. That's a treasure. That's a drop. Yeah, a bunch of pet drops. I wonder if those are expensive. I guess I can look it up. Karokta. Yeah, nothing else to do. 176k! Okay, that is well above region market value average. I know Lightbringer's a pet collector server, but come on! Brawl is a giant fist. Say Sunglow Cobra 10 times fast. Can we warm up to it? Sunglow Cobra, Sunglow Cobra, Sunglow Cobra. It's not that hard, but it's a little bit tricky. But that was only 3. Brawl is in fact a giant fist. That is exactly what that is. Sure, it's just a rock, but how much can it lift? Uh-huh. Chest of massive gains. I haven't looted that yet. Let me look it up. What is region average? Somewhere in the 70 to 80k range. And certainly if I wanted to buy it for that, I could do the gold moving thing. I'm sure Flabby could help me. And buy it in a different realm, but that's a later me problem. I might yet farm it. What was I gonna do? Chest of massive gains. Probably in the weightlifting event, right? Something to do with that? Container? Yeah, down in the Drogbar area. Comments. Brewlog is bugged. This chest is still bugged. Well, that was a while ago. That was back in May. Highest rated. Spawns after you kill a Brawler the Strong, can be looted once per day to see if you've already loot locked. Oh, I see. So it's not a guaranteed drop. Contains stuff. It is a 3% chance on the pet, apparently. Yikes. So you'd want to do them every day. See if you've already locked. Brolo the Strong. If he leaves the ring, everyone best of luck in achieving that feat with his ability set. Oh, I see. Hey, Karokta group. Look at that. Yeah, maybe I'll poke around at that. I'm curious. Perhaps waiting for Karokta will be the thing that finally gets me to learn all the other stuff that I need to do down in the Derelict Caverns. Every time you move the cursor, my kitten tries to get the screen. Cats are adorable. Can you still level from doing pet battles? Technically, yeah. It's not the fastest way to go about your life, but it's not the worst way either. Especially if you do pet battle. Oh, they might have nerfed the experience from it some, actually. Incidentally. But if you can do, like, world quests and stuff, you do get some experience for it. Oh, nice. One of my guildies got Kalimdor Racing Completionist Gold. All advanced, all reverse gold. That's hard. I didn't realize that guildie was a racing fiend. What is the worst way? To level? Subjective. But if you ask me, battlegrounds. Random battlegrounds. I know some people do it, and I know some people like it. And those people have different opinions from mine. Not my thing at all. Got that yesterday. Wasn't too hard. Darcy, thank you for the 18-month resub. Oh, the racing thing. Do you think Kalimdor Cup is coming back? Yeah. I bet you they do it, like, now and then, twice a year maybe. Just not super crazy often. Only need the shoes. Almost done for that set. Took a while. BGs are awful because you gain no experience from losing, but I do enjoy them. Okay. Any luck? Nope, not that time. I got a trinket that I don't need. You will. Thanks. Oh, group's gone. Alright. Next character? Well, hang on. Let me poke around for just a second. Because he's up, too. The rare's, like, there. It's Brolo the Strong. Maybe I'll get into a habit if he's, like, up anyways. Maybe every character can just go do him. Missed the cup. Thought it was going to be a 10-on-7 thing. But it's not over yet. You've got time still. It doesn't end until a week from tomorrow. It's up until the 28th. Unless you're currently on a submarine. Bet you got time. I want... Show off your gains. Gains showed off. Maybe I should, like, start a group. Or see if I can solo him. Oh wow, he hurts. Let's feign death. Join that group. Maybe res my pet. He is strong. It is in the name. That is true. That is a fair point. This hunter has a little bit of gear, but not a ton of it. She's 424. She's not like 440. Parking my submarine, running over there right now. You need to eat the rocks on the rock before you loot the chest to get a chance at the pet. Okay. I'm hoping I can do that after, Here, you guys stop taunting. That would be great. And then we can also lust. Get our 3 things up. How do I play BM Hunter? Something be so rough. Owie, owie, owie. Dreniracial. Dreniracial. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Well, I did try to solo this. I'm glad I didn't persist in trying to solo it. Eat the rocks on the rocks. There are a lot of rocks down here. Is it going to be like these ones? Sometimes I'll be out for a walk with my partner and they'll be like, hey, there's a cool bird over there. You see on the green roof? And I'm like scanning, being like, green roof, bird. And I see like 14 birds and 11 green roofs and I have like no idea which one. It's a fun game. Eventually I sometimes find it. I'm pretty bad at it, though. He'll say, no, to the left, and I'll be like, there are many things to my left. Food you have to make or buy the rock on the rocks. Oh, well, that's... Oh. Well. Whoops. Rock on the rocks, okay. I might be able to just auction house plus mailbox it, if I have time. I wonder why I didn't see that on his, I guess I wasn't looking quite in the right spot. I was looking at the Wowhead comments for this rare and I didn't see it, but I didn't read super far in either. Rock on the rocks. In combat. There's the chest. I don't know if it's like when it spawns or whatever. Rocks on the rocks. Buy a dozen of them. Put down a mailbox. Check the mail. Open it up. Eat the food. Now I'm a drug bar. Loot the chest. Hey, there's Brule! Maybe it's guaranteed when you do that. Nice, thank you. Good tip, guys, thanks. There we go. One new pet for me. Do I need those bracers? I do not. I guess I can mail those to the next character. Or another character. Oh no, I don't need them anymore. I don't need them anymore. I guess I post them back on the auction house. Do you need them for anything else? I guess I can always buy more. Rock on the rocks. Congrats on your giant fist. Easy loot. Yeah, that's probably why it says it's a 3% drop rate, is because people are looting it without the thingy. Fixate. Seems like a good time to feign death. Okay, we're gonna park back by Karokta, which we don't need just yet. Oh, I lost my cat at some point. Probably missed out on the pet timer. You have to contribute regular pets or else cat decides to look elsewhere for affection. Go try all the other people. Okay. Yeah, go. Close enough. Good enough. That'll do. Congrats, your giant fist. Oh yeah, we gotta check it out, don't we? Hang on a second. 1 minute. One moment. Pet journal. Brule. How big is it? Not that big. Does it move? Not initially. Maybe it's like a Ragnar situation. It's getting very far away. Observe the fist. I want to say maybe this is like a plushie pet situation, and it does not. I was waiting for it to like go under the ground and like pop back up like Ragnaros does. And I'm not observing anything of the sort. Oh, man. Alright, well. One more for the collection, I suppose. Gotta love a +1. What do we got? Like another 4 characters that can do Karokta? Take a look. I'm just glad I got another pet. Wonder how my rate will go tonight since my brain's all Baldur's Gate right now. Tiny bit obsessed. Nice. That's always fun. We got 5 more. It'll kick back in once you start playing for a little bit, but I definitely have had that where you log into WoW and you've been doing something totally different for a long time, and then you're like, buttons, game, boss, damage. Uh-oh. Something happens. It's like, oh yeah, that's how that works. Okie dokie. Inksy, it's time for you to go and kill Karokta. You got a Hearthstone on these bars somewhere? I guess maybe in the shadow bar. Cue panic pterodactyl screeching in voice. Oh, are you coming back? Did you go see the puppy? I heard you meowing out there. Did you wake him up? Doubt it. That dog sleeps like a rock. It's so funny when he's like tired, but it's like time to go outside. And he's like, but bed. Like in the morning, like he'll have to get up and go outside and he knows it. And he's still just like, I could sleep more. Okay, I'm coming. Like he does not, his dog motor takes a little while to get revved up. Bucky Barks, thank you for the 5-month resub. Whoop! Puppy paws smell good. Puppy head smells good. Oh, it was so funny this morning. So we were on our walk, and there's a person walking a big black dog, like maybe a block behind us. And Moose notices. And he's like, he keeps looking back. You know, he keeps stopping. He keeps sitting. He wants to wait. He wants to see the dog. He wants to say hi. He loves dogs. And the person's got like a baby strapped to their chest, so I'm trying to, I would prefer to give them some space so that I don't like excite their dog if it's excitable and make their day more complicated. But anyways, over time, through lots of puppy stops, they do manage to kind of catch up on us. And this whole time Moose has been like, oh, are they coming? Are they coming? Are they going to be here? Are they coming? And then they get really close, and it turns out that this big black dog is like a huge black dog. It's not quite like Newfie status, but it was, it looked like maybe like a Rottweiler mix, but like a Rottweiler with like big, fluffy, thick fur and skin. It was really cute. It was really sweet, lovely doggy. But it gets closer, and then all of a sudden Moose, like he sits down like he wants to, he does his little play bow, and then he looks at it, and then he goes, "Rrr," and then he like hides behind me, and then he goes, "Rrr." And I think it's because the dog looked bigger up close. Something I'm learning about Mr. Moose is that he really wants to play, but the second that any dog looks a little bigger or a little scarier than him, which is most dogs because he's a puppy, he gets like, oh geez, I'm so sorry. I'll be leaving now. Goodbye! And he like wants to hide behind us, or like, you know, get the high ground, or just do various things to try to diffuse the situation, which was not aggressive in the first place. He's just like, oh geez, you're bigger than I thought you were. And it was so funny. This big old dog's just looking at him like, what do you want? I want to be over here. The man walking the big dog with the baby chatted with us for a bit about it. He was very nice. Moosey met a different dog last night on a walk that was closer to him in size, but was older than him. And they were greeting each other and getting to know each other and doing like a tiny bit of like playing. But then the other dog barked very playfully, friendly bark. But Moose was like, oh geez, oh I'm sorry. And he like, again, ran behind me, laid down. But he does, his husky grumbles come out. It's pretty goofy. He's very vocal sometimes. Not in like a barky way, but in a grumbly, talky kind of way that's very, very funny. Soon Moose will be the big scary dog. Dad's burner did that as a puppy with any and all dogs, even itty bitty chihuahuas. Today, I am meowing. Meow. Oh, Katie, leave it. She's not interested in my meow. Pre-made custom find a, oh, there's one. Handy, right on the top of the list. Yeah. I didn't mean to sound Bazealer, but it's alright. I can do damage. Chat roll DPS. That's me. Yeah, he's getting to know other dogs. He's getting to know his place with other dogs. He has good instincts. He's nice. He's just he's cautious with them. Oh, hang on a second. I think I have time. I gotta. One second. Feline stink bomb. Aaron Knights, thank you very much for the 19-month resub. Good afternoon, Hazel and chat. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Also, Scarlet with a 2-month resub. Bonk, bonk. Honk, honk. Yeah. Alrighty. We feeling brave? I'm feeling brave. I'm tanking. Off and away. I've given somebody power infusion. Bonk has been stuck in my head for the past week. Is it like a song? Is it a meme? Just the sound bonk? My repetitive sound recently has been variations on A moosey 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 moo. A moosey 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 moo. Moosey moo. Moosey moo. Moo moo. You vary it every time, but I'm writing a musical with extremely limited lyrics. Just the sound. Was it you that gave the PI? Yeah, I PI'd the paladin. I don't know if I'm the only person that did it, but I certainly intended to. Well, mouse over. What is a flashing 3-pronged spell? Like the aura on my screen up here is, those are my mind spike charges. Those are my mind spike insanity charges. They're not as dire depressed as the aura makes them look. Ooh! You know what? That's not, it's not a mount, but I got a Slitherdrake customization from that. That I guess only drops off Karokta. That's kind of nice. Double PI talented? Yeah, I think most priests will. I think most priests... It's just right here in the middle of the tree, so it's not usually too bad to do. And that'll give you PI when used on an ally, which is like really strong. Always nice to get something. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Anybody else get the mount? I got the belt as well, but I'm pretty sure I had it already. I also have a 424 crafted belt. Oh yeah, I have a flavor pocket belt on this priest. I was gearing up this priest for like 10 seconds before I switched to my undead priest. Oh, welcome back. You want to come back up? You can certainly do that. Made up songs for our pup all the time. Hoping, hoping, hoping. Hoping for some food to the tune of the dreidel song. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That is a puppy dog characteristic. He's so funny. You could have just fed him his dinner or his lunch or his breakfast, and he gets a decent chunk of kibble to eat. And then he'll hear you with like something in the kitchen, and he'll like kind of perk up an ear and be like, I know I just ate, but is that for me? I could still eat. Like, I've never seen this dog turn down food. Some dogs are picky, and this dog so far is not so picky. Not so much. Alrighty. Want to resub to WoW? See if I can. Want to play WoW? There you go. Take a WoWcation, which is a vacation where you're playing WoW. Have a little flip through. Find something that you want to do. Hello. Are you a grunty lady? You got little kitty cat grunts? I'm not gonna fly that down that tunnel very well, am I? What was the customization you got? It said it was a small finned tail for the Slitherdrake. I don't know if it's cool. I haven't looked. Seems alright. If I ever change my mind and I start trying 100% Drake customizations, that'll come in handy for sure. If he's as food motivated as our Finley, you'll almost be able to teach me algebra if it means a snack. Yeah. That's what I've found. That's what I've been finding. I can't believe how quickly he picks up on commands. I'm trying not to overload him with them because I don't want him to get too confused. But like I'll drill him on the ones we already know, and he like knows them. Like right now we have come, drop it. We have sit down. We have spin, and we've just added stand, where I do a little conductor motion for the hand signal. And that is to get the dog to stand up from a sit or from a down, which is sometimes very handy if you're trying to put on his harness or whatever. Also potentially useful later on for like vet exams and stuff. And he knows it already. I taught it to him yesterday. We drilled it like maybe 10 times, and then I've asked for it a couple times here and there since then, and every single time he's like, oh yeah, you want that one. That means stand. Like, I don't know how long it takes more normal dogs to learn things, but I'm pretty impressed by a day. There is a moth in here. I don't love that, but I don't have a great plan on what to do about it, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Very smart doggo. The inscription ones are annoying. Got the Sark mount. Not sure if I'll ever use anything else. Nice. Nice. Am I lost? I think I'm lost. Oh, Aquafawn. I mean, that's not where I'm going, but this can drop a pet that I need. Do I need help for this? Probably. It has, what is that, 10 million health? 1 million health? I don't know. More health than I'm prepared to cope with. Custom start a group. Well, let me see. Find a group. I think you were lost, but you were also close. Tell Moose to get them off. He was biting for moths last night on our walk. He was having a grand old time trying to catch them. Isn't that what the cat's for? Miss Kira is blind. And honestly, even when she could see, she was never a great shot with bugs. She would try to catch these big beetles that we had, and they were not fast, and she, generally speaking, could not catch them. Got the stag horns for my Highland Drake last night. Took ages to see the rare that drops them. Dog needs 2 different commands for spin, 1 for each way. I think that's normal. Spin for us is clockwise. I haven't taught him counterclockwise yet. Eventually, I'm planning to use the word twirl for that one. We'll have spin for right and then twirl for left. You gotta come to Moose's Pizza in Montana. I was just so proud. I mean, stand seems like a pretty reasonable thing to capture and reward for because sometimes dogs stand up. But, I don't know. I figured maybe he'd just be confused. He was just getting treats for being a dog because he was like standing, you know. But he gets it. He gets it. What should we teach him next, huh? Actually, we should probably do stay. We haven't done stay yet. That one's kind of important. Perhaps I should do that before I start doing twirl or high five or, you know, do taxes. Maybe she always had a sight problem. Imagining Kitty with thick glasses trying to peer at moths. It is possible. It is certainly possible. Let's do taxes. Spin and twirl here. It's so cute. I wonder if we read the same book. I think we might have read the same book. I have somewhat good news. What's your news, Scarlet? Alright, we got 3 people. I believe in us. Go, team, go. What's my item level? Not enough. I am a Fury Warrior, which means I can heal myself with my little victory rushy thing, impending victory. I'm just saying this for my own benefit. My Bloodthirst will heal me 3%, and then I also have Enraged Regen that will restore 20% health. So I'm just trying to remember that for when I need it in a second here. Especially if I insist on standing and things. But is he stunnable? He does not seem stunnable. I can reset to WoW tomorrow. There you go. Stand stay can be very good when you come back for a walk, needing to hold still while you wipe off his feet, take off burrs. That is an excellent point. He picks up a lot of spear grass. I think I need to teach him a paw lift for front left and front right because his leash gets caught in his paws all the time because he's still short, he's still a baby. And sometimes it can be kind of a process to untangle him, and it would be great if I could have him pick up one paw at a time while I pull the leash out from underneath it. I bet I can teach him a right and left paw lift. But I need different words because right now right side and left side is for walking on my right or my left side, which has been very handy for having him not cross in front of me and trip me while we're walking. So I'll have to come up with some... Maybe I'll look up some ship words or something. Because the command can be anything. It just has to be something that you'll remember and we'll do it all the time. A burr is a piece of plant matter that's kind of like prickly that gets caught on things like pets and clothing, socks. They don't feel very good and they will stick to you. You want to take them off of you, doggy. Port and starboard. Hand signals. Hold up the paw for the... Hold up the hand for the paw you wanted to lift. What is your command? Spin is a round, a finger pointed down that's going round clockwise. With the word spin, and that's for run clockwise in that direction. Thank you. Anybody get one? Somebody got a piece of mail armor. Now let's go take a look at Karokta. Counterclockwise could be nips. True. Backward spin. Backward spin. What leveling changes have I missed since 10.1? I don't know. Leveling changes since 10.1? Nothing. I don't think. Chat can maybe correct me if I'm wrong. leveling changes. Leveling like 50 to 60. In 10.1.7, Dream Surges are going to have 25% extra experience in the zone that they're active in. And then Time Walking is always decent for leveling. 10 to 60 is basically the exact same thing as far as I know. I don't think anything's changed for 10 to 60. Former boss walked into me teaching his oldest dog new trips. His jaw dropped so hard. Claimed that the dog refused to learn anything, having him posing for my phone camera. I need to teach Moosey a pose. It's hard to get him to stand still for me to take pictures. I don't have nearly as many good pictures as his beautiful looks deserve. But yeah, that's funny. We need a Karokta group. Not clack attack, Karokta. Grew up calling birds espinas, thorns in Spanish. I've heard people say stickers as well, although that might mean smaller ones. And then speargrass is similar. You get spears, or I've heard those called foxtails as well. Teach him to tap. I can't wait until we can do all the fun stuff. Like he seems to really want to stand on his hind legs. Like he can kind of jump up and hold there for a second. And it's something I'm trying to not encourage when I have food in my hands. But I think eventually, just for the purpose of just like a fun moose trick for him to learn, I bet he could do that one just fine. Canine freestyle is the most fun and beautiful of the dog sports. There's a lot of good ones, but I love it when they just do fun things they've learned with their trainer. How's Kitty getting along with Douglas so far? So far, so good. So far, so good. They're not like completely loose and unsupervised with each other, but they're doing well on getting used to each other and being very polite. Basically, what we're doing right now is, in addition to having him just practice like sitting and laying down when the cat's around, we're just kind of letting the cat wander by on her own schedule enough times that the cat kind of becomes boring. We need the cat to not be a super exciting thing. He really wants to play with her, and I'm sure he'll figure out that it's not, he just can't. He can give her kisses and she can go blah, but she's blind and she can't really keep up if he wants to try and play, especially because he's a big puppy. So we need to do a few more commands. I need to do a stay. I also need to do a spot command that teaches him to lay down in like a specific place in his home. Get like a bed set up that I can train him to go to on a command. And then that'll be a good management tool for when we're managing dog-cat interactions for a while. Has Kira ever a playful cat in that way? She didn't much care for Joker. She likes to play. She just didn't really like to play. She maybe played with Joker a little bit, once or twice. She wasn't a huge fan of it. I don't know if she would have played with other cats because we never had another cat with her. She would play with toys though. She loved fetch of all things. She would love to chase and fetch and run after and swat around crumpled pieces of paper. And when she was a younger cat, she would pick them up in her mouth and she would carry them around and she would bring them to you to get you to throw them for her. And you would wake up in your bed and you would have just like 4 of them that she'd found around the house, like shoved under like the side of your neck or like under the covers with you because she's just been pushing them at you, trying to get you to throw them for her. Which is always really cute. Thank you for the Karokta group. No luck with that one, but we got more characters. Yeah, kennel command maybe. My problem is that I underestimated his puppy size when I bought his kennel, and I don't think he's going to fit in his kennel for very much longer. So maybe like just a mat I think would be fine. I've got like a Kong indestructible bed that's like a moose-sized mat that he can lay down on that he's not currently using for his regular bed. And I think that'll be a good one. I just need to work on that. Or, well, read up on a plan, figure out a plan, and then work on it. 3 more characters that can do Karokta. He does go in his kennel, and he'll lay down in there a little bit, but you look in there and he's got to really tuck his legs in. Go all out, teach him to talk with those single word switch speaker mats. On your bed is a great command for that. Indestructible seems less like a promise, more like a challenge. Especially in the first couple of days, he was certainly taking it as a challenge. He is calming down on the bed destruction, though. He is more focused on his toys and his regular shoes. I have a vault, apparently. What did I get? I guess I just didn't. Oh, I think I did part of the raid on my priest last week. That must have been what happened. Good evening, Kara. I see you have Hazel on stream, too. Kitty, can you want to say hi? What do we get? We got a hero level offhand or a hero level neck. I have a hero neck already, so I guess I take the offhand. I have the appearance already. I have a two-handed hero staff that for some reason I'm not wearing. I don't know what's up with that. These choices were unlocked more than a week ago. Oops. My bad. Listen, I was busy. I was busy. Plus it's got leech. Destroying the toys? He hasn't like eviscerated any toys yet. I had to take his duck. I had to take his favorite ducky because he had found the Velcro patch on it. For some forsaken reason, someone decided it was a good idea to design this duck with like a little Velcro closure. Maybe they wanted you to like put stuff in it to work on scent work or something. I don't know. Anyways, he had found the Velcro and he had discovered that he could tear the Velcro apart with his teeth and he was pulling threads out from it. And that was no good because they were coming off and they could be swallowed and it was no good. So I confiscated the duck, I took my Stitch Ripper, I completely de-Velcroed the entire thing and I gave it back to him. And now he's like, Mom, you took out the fun part, but he does still play with the duck. I need to wash that thing. Not the duck. I know. I might just sew that hole closed because now he likes to gnaw on the open fabric where the Velcro used to be, but so far it's quite tough and it's been holding up. I haven't, he has a Kong, and I have not been imaginative enough yet with stuffing the Kong. I've given him the Kong with peanut butter in it a few times, and even when it's frozen, he finishes it kind of fast. I know people do all kinds of things like apples and bananas and oats, and there's like dog food or kibble or like frozen broth with like stuff in it. You know, there's a million things you can do to stuff a Kong with something that is dog friendly to eat and work on. And I have not been creative enough with that yet because it's been a little underutilized. I need to look some stuff up. Crate training, do you guys close it? Cozy sport, illegal where I live, don't know much about it. Crate training's a little bit foreign to me just because I never used it or saw it with any of the dogs that I knew, but I know it's quite a popular thing with dog training these days. We've never closed the door on it. It has a door, the door is always open. He has an exercise pen that is connected to the crate that does close, so he doesn't have like free access to the whole house or the cat at this time. But he has like a little more space where he can like play and throw his toys for himself, and he's got his water and he can kind of sleep, and he has his big bed out there, and he can do all, he basically moves his bedroom. I looked into crate training, just didn't seem like it was right for or necessary for us. So we're doing lots of training, but he doesn't. I'm perfectly fine if he just wants to sleep in the crate whenever he fits and not have him closed in there. I'm going to here ish. You'd think I would one day remember where it is relative to, like, I know what the place looks like when I see it ish, but you'd think I would one day remember. No. I've killed this rare on many occasions. I don't know how I could possibly still not remember where it is, but it's true. Karokta. If I find a group, then at least I'll, it's like close. Am I right behind it? Maybe it's that, but on the other side. Yeah, cat and dog have sniff noses. They did so once, from opposite sides of the fence. It was very nice. I was very proud of both of them. They were very calm. They had a nice little sniff. And then Kira was like, blech, and then she left. I think she thinks he stinks. I think she just doesn't like dogs. She's not really afraid of him. She just thinks he's gross. But it's pretty funny. Sorry, honey bear. I know. Don't worry, he doesn't really fit in your beds. Anything stinks for cats. He wants to meet the cat so badly though, like he's very polite about it. He'll lay down, he'll be calm, he's not super focused or intent. He's not trying to chase, but like she'll hang out and he'll be watching her. And then she'll wander away out of his line of sight and he'll just be like, and he'll put his chin down being like, I miss her. I just want to say hi. I'll be good, I promise. He is a very good boy. We're just taking it on Miss Kira's pace because the last thing I want to do is push her too far and startle her. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. I'm going to look at the map and I'm going to learn a landmark. It is just across the river from the flight path. Oh, I got you. Want to sit on my lap? Come lay down on my lap, honey bear. There's a group up. Oh. Start a group. Not for Alliance North America. Oh, pardon me, Horde North America. Horde North America. Is he a heavy or a light boy? I think he's a heavy boy. You know what Moose would really like? Another puppy. One's enough. One's enough. Something something littermate syndrome. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, he does still stare at people. Not in a... He's just checking them out. He's just curious. But he will, like, sit and watch people walk by. And I have to get about, like, 1.5 feet in front of his face with, like, a pretty decent treat before he's like, oh, yeah, other things exist. Yeah, okay, I'm coming. Pup situation's going well, considering you were thinking you needed a house to do this before. Yeah, I think so, too. I think so, too. It's been good. It was part that I thought it would be nice to have separate floors for them while they got used to each other, but it was also because I didn't think that any shelter was going to adopt a dog to me without me having a yard. I was pretty confident that I could give a dog enough exercise and enrichment and attention without one. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten one, and I think we're doing great. But I didn't know if the shelters and rescues would agree with me. A lot of places are like, you must have a yard. It must have a fully 6-foot fenced fence line. It must meet these criteria, etc., etc. And I just didn't have that, so I didn't know how hard it would be for me to get a dog in the first place. Nothing here. Dogs think Arcadies are stinky. They love to sleep close to her since she's so warm. Aww. Got my first dog in an apartment. Second one when I got a house in a yard. Yeah. I was pretty confident that that I could handle the apartment thing just because I used to live in an apartment with Joker. And that apartment was up, like, more floors than this one is. It was far for you to get down to where he could do his business. And we all did fine. I had that situation on lock. We were good. Obviously, puppies have to go out more often, but it's not as aggressive for us to get outside. It's not that big of a deal. It's, you know, still takes some doing. It's not just like open the back door to the yard and then just have at it, but it's, I've done worse, basically. Joker ran a business. Enterprising. Rearranging my entire apartment in preparation for adopting a new doggo. Crate gate situation. Doggo currently fosters in a studio, which feels so small. Yeah. Yeah, the gates have turned out to be very, very good. Yes, correct. Pup will sleep in the same bed as their 15-year-old lady. It's the cutest thing. We were so worried they wouldn't get along. I have, like, a totally unrealistic fantasy that one day Kira and Moose will, like, you know, learn to love each other, or he'll help her out or look after her, because he seems to really like her. His body language is all very calm and very friendly and just, you know, a little curious. And he seems to really like her, and she's blind, and she could use a seeing eye dog. Or at least, you know, like a friend to, I don't know what looking after she needs. She's an indoor cat. There's not a whole lot of danger in here aside from doors that aren't always open. Seeing eye Moose, yeah. I would love if they cuddled. I think he wants nothing more than to give her a big old slobbery kiss, and she would hate that. But that seems to be mostly what he's after. Oh, okay. Any luck? Not that time. Ooh, I have a 437 cloak on this priest. Oh, that's right. I got an item ID though. Nice. Thanks for the group. 2 more characters I think that can try this. Wait until you move across the country and forget to take them. Moose and Kira trek across the countryside to find you. I saw Homeward Bound like a year or so ago. I forgot how much I liked Sassy the kitty cat. Katie's sleeping on my lap, but she's like annoyed about something. Her tail's doing the What is it, baby? Okay. 2 more chances. Oh, and I also got to transmog that shirt. Top 3 movies, easy. Seems implausible on several levels. Have you seen the film? It's pretty funny. It's not a film that you go into intending for everything to make sense and check out. Yeah, Sassy, Chance, and Shadow, that's right. That was it. I'm going Transmog. I have not. It's extremely American. It is the most 90s American property I can think of. Or at least a certain section of America. Hang on. I gotta take off this helmet. It's driving me nuts. And then we can hide the cloak too. Yeah. That's nice. That almost looks like a transmog set. Okie dokie. Oh, let's go check out that fin, the small fin that we got while I'm at the rostrum before I forget. Think Mighty Ducks are super 90s American? True. Space Jam? Space Jam, pretty 90s American. Is Space Jam 90s actually? I think so, but sometimes I just say things and it turns out it's not true. You'd think I would know where this is, and I super don't. I want to say over here? Yeah, there we go. First movie that came to my mind was Home Alone. Yeah, there are a lot of good ones. My cat hates my older dog, but is seemingly coming around to the puppy. Does have moments where she essentially goes on a power trip and chases them around. Oh, alright. Yeah. Sometimes I'll just shuffle until I find something cool. Tail. I need his tail. So, small fins. That's what we just unlocked, is small fins, which actually adds a fin kind of up closer to his butt as well. Here we go. I'm not a big fan of with those horns. That's kind of cool. A different horn color? Yeah. That's nice. Jumanji, peak 90s kids film to me. That one I actually have yet to see. It was sort of on a list. I had some intentions of watching it, and then I didn't do it. Gave my Worgen a Velocidrake with a wolf face. Weird wolf man, riding a weird wolf dragon. Confuses me how the dragons can have hair when they're lizards. What if lizards are like them? The lizards lost the hair at some point on one of the evolutionary forks. You just don't hit random 5 times, ride whatever abomination it makes. You would tell us if you watch more movies after Thumbelina, right? Oh, I'm on a real roll of Disney rewatches. I am burning through the Renaissance classics. It's the perfect hangout with Mr. Moose and relax for a little bit while he's finally getting to sleep kind of activity. Oh man. Alright, second to last Karokta kill for the day. They're magic. So, right across the river from the flight point. Uh-huh. Maybe I'll finally remember it now. Oh wow, I could get a Draconic Satchel of Cooperation if I heal a random heroic. I don't know why that's so tempting to me. I'm so easy to bribe with free stuff. Karokta. Warm enough. What do you consider the Golden Age of Disney in? Draw the line between Hunchback and Tarzan? My extremely technical calculation has to do with which VHSs we personally owned on VHS when I was a child. So whenever we stopped buying them is when I consider the Golden Age to be over. I think there is a more technical answer. We did have, yeah, we had Hunchback. We didn't have Tarzan, but I would still put that one somewhere in the realm. We did not have Lilo and Stitch. That one was a little late for me. It is a good movie though. Had an original mermaid poster which got pulled for being too phallic. Oh. Satchels are bank. Each earns 1,500 gold to get up to 4 of them plus 1k in raw gold. Oh wow. Yeah, I remember going to Disney World, Orlando, Florida, in like the 2009-ish, 10-ish. It was like it was my grad year, and I remember they were promoting The Princess and the Frog, and I hadn't seen it because I was a little old for it by then, or at least, you know, in that teenager stage where I thought I was too old for it. And then I watched it years later, and I'm like, this is amazing. Like, I think that was the last one that they animated in that 2D style. And The Princess and the Frog is a beautiful, it's an excellent movie. I think it was, I don't know why, but not appreciated enough at its time. Emperor's New Groove is the golden age. Disneyland in 97, they were celebrating 20 years of Star Wars, and I was big into it. Nice. Any luck? Nope, not that time. Thank you. One more character. One more try. Well, I'm pretty happy with having gotten my 14 so far Karokta attempts in for the reset, though. It's not too bad. Does the princess lick the frog, or is it not that type of frog? That is, I think, somewhat of a plot point. Actually. Maybe not licking the frog. There may have been some meta frog smooching. It had good music. I was thinking about the Disney and the Pixar films, and I think all my favorite ones are the ones that had like built-in musical numbers throughout the whole film where the characters themselves are singing. Makes a big difference. Like, there's wonderful music in Monsters, Inc., but it's not like the characters themselves are like doing the whole scene. It's just, it's playing in and around it. I'm going to Karokta. That's what I'm doing. It's probably too late to do a time rift, eh? Maybe not. Maybe I can just like sneak a kill. Oh yeah, hasn't even pulled yet. Drake fragments. If you do any LFR, you can upgrade gear to level 5. Change the appearance in your level, give them mock. So all of them. Up to a point. Yeah. But yeah, maybe all of them. I love Encanto so much. That's a modern one. And I love it to pieces. It's so good. But I feel like they got away from doing the musical style thing at a certain point because people were like, public opinion was not very musical friendly. People thought musicals were like cheesy or boring or something like that. And they started trying to make like, maybe I'm just making this up. Not more mature, but you know, less cheesy musical sequences. And I think it was a mistake. There are song cards in it. Every time I play one, I end up singing the song. I think Frozen really reminded Disney, though, exactly how powerful a viral song can be. Oh dear. I wonder if I'll get anything from this. Watch it take about 10,000 years for me to decide on a maiden WoW. Listen, you know what you do is you get some paper and you make one of the fortune tellers that... I'm hoping you guys have those in the UK. And then you write your different options. You narrow it down to like 8 choices and you write your different options. And then you do the thing and that's how you choose your new main. I can't make a fortune teller, Hazel. Yes, you can. You can barely fold paper straight. I believe in you. Use a ruler. YouTube it. Oh, I got some consuming claws. Failing that, Google Google a digital one. I'm sure there's something on the web. Consuming claws. We don't talk about Bruno was playing non-stop when Encanto was going on. I liked the Pressure song. I thought that one was good. I mean, I liked all the songs, but that was the one that stuck in my head. Isn't it like too late to gear? No, not yet. I think you could. I think if you pick whatever goal you want. But if anything, it's easier to gear than it was before. Pressure song bis. Write down all the classes, assign the numbers, do RNG generator. If I really hated myself, that's what I would do for Hardcore Classic. Random spec. Gear Fresh 70 so fast in this expansion. You really can. I'm glad I got a piece of transmog. Woohoo! I also have 3,100 Paracausal Flakes. I was kind of saving them up for a mount, but now I'm thinking maybe I should just like keep filling out transmog. See what else we can get. Pauldrons of the Fire Lord. And a staff. And then one more thing. Give me, Ooh, it's a cool helmet. I don't think I'm gonna wear it, but it's cool. Give me... Yeah. Yeah. Clockwork mallet. There we go. Fill out some options. Did you ever get wasted time? No. I thought I would be clever and assume that it was a very time-consuming grind because of the name. You know, learn the lesson that I learned with the Time Lost Proto-Drake and just move on with my life. Oh, num num. I'm tired. Kitty cat, you sleepy too? She's getting real comfy. You can tell when Miss Kira's getting comfy because she like stretches her paws and then she goes noop, noop, noop. She does little baby biscuits. She's not really been much of a kneading cat. K-N-E-A-D-I-N-G kneading. But when she's really comfy and really sleepy, she'll do just a little bit of biscuits. Or she'll just kind of like sink her claws into you and be like, you're staying here. Waste of time's not bad, be about one stream. Does that figure take into account Hazel's stream attention span? With the puppy brain modifier. Did you ever get the evoker Lego? Not yet. I kill every week Haruk Sakurath and every week he says, go away. Fool. I have nothing for you. Buying the Annex map for 50k. Hey, that's a deal. That is a steal. I would do that. I mean, I have the mount, but I would have bought it for 50k. Ah. Yeah. It's coming soon, though. I believe. That bad luck protection has to be stacking up to something. I have 2 Raid Finder Void Touch Curios. Oh, no, sorry. I have 1 Raid Finder, 1 Heroic. I hope I wasn't supposed to give that to somebody. I wonder if I need a piece of Mog that I can buy with a Curio. Heroic. Yeah, I should just buy one of these pieces. Buy the helmet for the look. Especially if I can upgrade it to Mythic. No, I have the Mythic helmet. Man, there's not a lot of overlap. I guess I'm missing the cloak for both of them. I don't really like the Evoker set at all. It's just not my thing, I think. I should be a Clothy. Have you tried pumpkin apple dog treats yet? I haven't tried making them, but the cookies, I bought him pumpkin apple cookies and he likes them very much. He likes everything very much so far. I have yet for him to like not eat a treat. He will eat anything, but he does like them. He doesn't like look at me like I'm weird anymore when I give them to him. He goes crunch crunch crunch. Yum yum yum. Mermaid custom find a group. Karokta. I could have sworn it was up. Maybe it's just spawning soon. But that one's like up. Not sure what value to assign puppy brain modifier. It's tough to quantify. Unknown variable. Ah, thanks Maximum Karma, appreciate it. Bored and WoW, any suggestions? Finishing off class all stuff, doing Desicromy. There's always all the things random. You can always have it pick you a random thing to go farm. And then set off on the journey that Destiny has chosen for you. Class hall stuff is a good place to start, though. That's a really good one. If I'm coming back before Zeralak, how lost am I going to be? Do I skip everything to current stuff? You're going to be a little confused. Nothing is mandatory, really. There's a lot of catch-up that you can get from various things, and there's going to be even more in a couple weeks in September when the next patch comes out. It doesn't all like overwrite each other. It's just like different options for getting basically catch-up gear. And then you can start Mythic Plus and Raid pretty much whenever you're ready, and you can get into groups if that's something that you want to do. But yeah, there's a lot of different things, different events that you can do that have good things for you, and straightening out what you want to do and when is a little bit of a project. It's a video I've been meaning to make that I haven't gotten around to yet. September is soon. I know, right? I want to do something fun for my birthday, but I like just got a puppy. I feel like that's it. That's the thing. Hazel got a puppy for her birthday. She just did it early so that by the time her birthday rolled around, the puppy would be potty trained. Any luck? Nope. Alrighty. Thanks, guys. Any other... I don't need to do Brawl. You know what I need to do? If he's up, which I don't know if he is. Cob Rock. I need... Cob Rock's luminescent scale. I'm gonna wowhead that and see. You should have cake and make puppy a treat. Invoke has a toy? Invoke. Viridian King, Brolos there, Alkanon, Aquafon. Oh, let's do Aquafon again. I need the pet. Did your hair again yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, I did it yesterday afternoon. I'm pretty happy with it. I lightened it about half as much as I did last time, because last time when I first finished it, it was extremely neon. And it faded out pretty light. So this time I only lightened it to like a half lift from what I did before, and I'm quite pleased with this particular tone of pink. I think it's nice. Okay. Hazel's making a group. We're finding a group. One of the two. Anyone doing this? Aquifon. War mode off. Drops pet. Can drop pet. You know, let's not get carried away. Neon was fun. Yeah. I wonder if the color will hold for longer. I mean, I'm gonna probably try and shampoo it a little less often than I did the first time, but we'll see. I'm much better at it than I was last time. I got spots that I missed last time, and I was much faster at it. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to do every couple of weeks if I'm in the mood to do it. I have my measurements exactly sorted out, and I've got like my little paintbrush, and I can, I did a pretty, I think, pretty solid job. Happy with it. If I ever wanted to do like, you know, more than just the one color all over, it would be more difficult, but tried to close your profession window. I do have unspent profession knowledge. I think I need to just, like, spend it at the vendor for, like, extra metal, I think is the thing. Conditioner with some dye in it for refreshers? I don't. I don't. But, I mean, I have the dye handy. I can always just throw some mid-fade dye on it just to top it up again, like, after 2 weeks or so. I'm gonna have to pick out a favorite. I mean, this stuff works fine. This is just the drugstore L'Oreal pink hair dye, but I might try and get a bottle of something online that's like a bigger bottle just to have handy. Used to do that when I had blue hair. Have you considered dyeing it multiple colors? I've thought about it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna make me look like I'm trying to promote a rap album that's not very good. More so than I already do. I'm gonna look like a Muppet, which is a look. I just don't think I have the finesse. I'm not real good with the hand coordination. I don't have like a real fine, delicate touch with that kind of thing. I think it would end up being pretty messy. And when it only lasts for like a couple of weeks before it grows out anyways, it's not that big of a deal, I think. Get elves so you don't see the reminder. Yeah. It doesn't really bother me. It just trips out other people a little bit. Yeah, I used to use Arctic Fox. Back when I was a little too deep in the internet, I read some stuff about the owner of it that kind of put me off some. I don't know if it was true. You know how the internet is. Oh, I'm sure no company's perfect. But yeah, it does smell really good. Stencil a maple leaf for Canada Day. That would be kind of fun. Do blind with a big red maple leaf, make the flag. Alright, there's 3 of us, that's good enough. I have a beacon. I'm 444. This is fine. Geronimo! Wow, he does have a lot of health, doesn't he? Manifesting the writer's strike so I can get Stranger Things back on my screen. Oh, that it ends. I see. 2 maple leaves we couldn't see on you. That's true. I might have to lay off the Canadian paraphernalia before I start looking strange about it. I already named my dog Moose. Mr. Moosey, 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 Moo. And Moosey, 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 Moo. Moosey, Moo, Moosey, Moo. You can really carry on for as long as he'll put up with you for it. Or I'll call him Mr. Moose when we're in public, and then I'm like, wait, people are gonna think that's his whole name. It's just his formal title. Thank you very much for the help. No luck with the pet for me, but always good for a chance. I know there's other stuff that I need as well. Oh, Invoke's up there. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Have at it. Am I not wearing pants? I am wearing pants. Are you? No, I'm not gonna ask that. I am wearing pants. They're nylon. There's a fact no one needed to know. Oh, my character. She has pants too. She has the Drake Riders things on, so they've got kind of like this chap situation, but they are over pants. Now you just need another cat you can name Squirrel. See myself out now. Not the only insane person who makes strange nicknames out of what was a normal pet name. I like my personal favorite is either Mr. Moosey Moo and then also Mustafer. Mustafer. Sometimes he's just Moosey. Pre-made. Start a group. Drops. 1, 2, 3. You promised me there's a toy. This better be true. I'm telling the people. I'm telling the good people of North America. Alliance War Mode off groups. Get a rabbit? Call it. Rabbit. Yeah, that's a good role for any kind of content creator. Hazel, do you own Lululemon? Like the brand? I'm not that much of an enterprising businesswoman. I wish I owned Lululemon. Do I own any Lululemon items? I don't actually, which is a bit surprising. I would wear Lululemon items if I had them, I'm sure. I'm not above that. I have a lot of secondhand stuff, not because of... I just like secondhand shopping. I like getting vintage stuff. I like thrifting. And then if I am gonna buy a new thing, I like trying my best to buy for durability. So I'll buy things that are like workwear or from workwear brands sometimes. Formerly Talbot's? I don't know, but Lululemon as a brand has been around for a long time. I remember when I was like a young teenager, my sister like saved up some money from her job to buy like Lululemon yoga pants. And that was like the aspirational thing to have at that time. Yes, Hazel owns Lululemon. Yeah, if I was a harder working, more enterprising person, then I could stream from like... It wouldn't, you know what, it wouldn't be a beach house. It would be an ocean view house with big windows. But then I also probably would have less time to cuddle with my puppy and farm transmog. And then tell you guys stories about the thing that the puppy or the kitty cat did while we were farming for transmog, you know? I'd be like, man, I had a meeting. Ugh. And you guys would be like, great. Cool. Wow. So interesting. How, scale of 1 to 10, how bad of an idea is this? I'm tough, I'm big, I'm strong. Burning Shadows. I'm gonna kick that. I'm gonna sidestep that. Ah, see, now everybody's coming on. They're expensive, good sports, but so worth it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I have like one favorite pair of athletic leggings. I want to say they're Prana. I got them in the States. And those are like my running leggings. And I am not looking forward to the day that they eventually die. Because I think they were expensive, but they are good. Just Drake walk moose when you get too busy. Never. I'm never too busy for my puppy. I wouldn't trust Drake to do our leash training properly. Can't just let him pull and eat whatever he wants. Richest people seem to have extreme amounts of free time. You probably just have to be smart about it. It probably has to do with investing and delegating and having people that you trust, that you pay well to take care of business for you while you're owning enough things that enough of the money is coming to you that you can afford all of that. It just takes a bit of trust. You also probably at some point have to, suppress your instinct of, are all the people beneath me being paid enough for what they're doing? Because I feel like if you have to be really, really, really rich, you kind of have to not care if people are getting paid enough and just worry about what they will accept. Because if you were paying everybody enough, you wouldn't be that rich. Or at least as much as what they're worth relative to how much effort everybody else is putting in. A little bit of column A, a little bit column B. I'd love to tell you that I'm not rich because of my ethics, but I think I'm not rich because of my work ethic, and then the ethics is just kind of like a nice bonus I get to keep to comfort myself with at night. I got a magma charm. I don't need that. Thanks, guys. Let's go back to Valdrakken. I'm going to take a very short break, and then I shall figure out what we're going to do next. BRB. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's napping and he was just like stretching and then he looked at me and then he went and then he like harumphed and then he was like going back to sleep. And he's so cute. Oh. How do people get anything done when there's puppies around? You know what I want to do? I want to do whelp daycare and then I want to get a new all the things random. That's what I want to do. But first, the whelps. I haven't been to see them in like 2 weeks. Oh, Day, now that you're here, speaking of you, I bought Spirit Fair and I started it last night. I've just made it through the intro, so I'm still kind of doing tutorial stuff. But it looks really cute so far. I'm looking forward to getting into the farming. Although there was about what it was supposed to be a 30-second sequence of platforming at the beginning where they're like, you can jump up through this platform and then hold this button to jump down through this one and then land up here. And I swear it took me like 10 minutes to make it off that screen because I just cannot platform. And I was like, I hope there's farming soon. I signed up for fishing. I'm hopeful that the platforming is not a huge part of it because I am god awful at it. I love Spirit Fair, it's heart-wrenching. There is some platforming, but it's pretty mild. There is fishing. I have caught some herring. I am looking forward to getting my kitchen. I think that's next. I have to go to the scary jellyfish land. And I have to face some scary jellyfish fears or something. I don't mind story in games as long as they feed it to me incidentally alongside other stuff that I like doing. Stardew Valley is a good example. I know... not the whole story, but I know a lot about the characters in Stardew Valley and all of their backstories because they kind of fed it to me while I was working on other objectives and stuff. Where's Sienna, Ruby, Whelpling, Azure, Whelpling? I don't even know if either of these are... I think I still need to hatch an egg. Did I not take a hatched egg? Nothing like a sandy naps. This is the one that I need to do. These are just little dailies for like flight stones and pet charms. I don't really need to do, but I guess I'll do because I've like started. What I really need is the soft sand, the hourglass, and the bowl for the bronze whelping. That's what we're doing. How many whelps are there? I can answer this one. Okay, well, I thought I could. I want to say 5, but I just guessed that. Am I right? Oh! Lucky guess! It is 5. Currently fishing in Palia. Story comes in pieces. You decide when you want to follow it. It's perfect. It's exactly how I like doing it. Each little daily, you get an achievement. Okay. Dust Devil slain. That's easy enough. You cannot stand against my beacon from the beyond. I love that trinket. It reminds me of early Dragonflight when I just got that like molten magma fist or whatever it was. There was like a leveling trinket you could get that was like a 1 or a 2 minute cooldown, and it would do like one big chunk of damage to something, and you could one-shot leveling mobs with it. And I loved that thing, and I kept it for way longer than I should have. And that's exactly what my heroic beacon reminds me of. Is just having like a long cooldown on an absolute nuke that you can use on something. It's so fun. Okay. Put him away. I want to teach my moose to put his toys back away in his basket, but one thing at a time. Oh my gosh, there's so many little dailies. There's so many little dailies. Let's calm down with those for now. I'm just trying to unlock the whelps. I need soft sand. Here we go. We're going this way. The achievement gives a pet too, I think. I'm missing one flying quest. Toy or a pet, I forget which. Oh, I do need to do that then. Axel. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me see. I wonder if it's under Exploration Dragon Isles? Or if it's like a... Huh. There's a lot of achievements I don't have. Field Researcher title. Gross. The Clobbering. Haven't done that yet. Most of the way to Boffins. These are for the secrets. 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 Maybe it's an expansion feature thing. No, not an expansion feature. Pets, maybe? Collections? Pyramid Scheme, Barter Boss. Oh yeah, it's in the pet collection thing. Whelp Tender title for getting all 5 of the whelps. And then Whelp, there it is, for doing all the different thingies. Okay. Alrighty. But you have to do them once. You don't have to like keep repeating them once you've done them before. Yeah. Okay. I am so close to accomplishing something. What is it? Unused bowl. Maybe in the... What do they say? Bronze dragons prefer their environments dry and sandy. I'm sure you can find many materials at the temporal conflux. They also enjoy an appropriately sized basin to curl themselves in. My friend at the inn has exclaimed often about an excess of bowls. I'm sure she would not mind if we took one off of her hands. I didn't know there was an inn over here. I kind of thought it was just the roasted ram or nothing. Oh, this is cool. Who's got bowls? You got bowls? I'm looking for bowls. Unused bowl. Am I just supposed to help myself? My friend at the inn at the Bronze Enclave. This is the Emerald Enclave. I am in the wrong inn. But there are extra ones. Next door. Next door. Must be... Yeah, so that's the Bronze Enclave. That makes sense. The building is literally bronze colored. I have never been over here, by the way, aside from, like, when you get your charges of the sparks or whatever it is. I did not even know there was sand here. Okay, who's got bowls? Is this an inn? Hello? You're an heirloom vendor. Eridormu. News to me. This may or may not be an inn. No, I'm in the wrong building again. Maybe it's this one. The one with the green roof. For a moment, I was about to be like, but it's the Bronze Inn, so wouldn't it have a bronze roof? And then I remembered the story that I literally told earlier this stream about that exact same thing. Took me a minute. Hey, okay, I think we're finally here. I didn't realize they all had inns. That's so cute. Hey, it's my boy from, dances to the beat to the delight of his fans, ignoring the glares from angry patrons. It's my boy from, Oldham. Alright, nobody will miss this. There we go. Morning, Hazel. Good morning, Complete Based. How are you doing today? How are things with you? We found it. I'm sure we need to get a bunch of stuff from down there. Off and away. Off and away. Three Dwarves have their own game. Wasn't one of the early Blizzard games, right? I forget what it's called. Might actually be called The Lost Dwarves. Three Dwarves are from their first game back in the SNES. Yeah, something like that. I'm not like super up on the Blizzard lore about it, but I remembered something about it. Lost Vikings. That's the stuff. That's the one. Okie dokie. Soft sand, hourglass, Tuskar tackle boxes. You hear that they're gonna make those tackle boxes? They're gonna swap them to find fish, so that they don't clog up your chests on your map in 10.17. Here's good news. So not Primalist Future. Soft sand. I wonder where the hourglass is going to be. Just around, I guess. Maybe if I find the sand first, then the map will be more... Map will make more sense. Amazing news. Loved Rock and Roll Racing, which was a very early Blizzard game. I think this is the first time I learned that the Dungeon Dwarves, the Badlands Dwarves, were a reference to Lost Vikings. So that I don't think I knew. That's cool. They've been around for a long time. Miss Kira, you coming back once more? I can sit it properly. I can be a good lap. She doesn't ask for much from me. The least I can do is give her a nice lap to sit on if she wants it. Hi, sweetie. Is that it? Usadormu. Hourglass vendor. Kitty, you want to say hi? Crazy few weeks. Cat rescued last night by neighbor. Been missing for 17 days. Oh, I'm so glad Zed's home safely now. That's wonderful. Hug for Kitty. Dailies practically spill out free pet battlestones. That's awesome. I love it when kitties find their way home. 2 more sand. That must be a huge weight off. I can't imagine how worried you are just going day to day when your kitty's not home like that. Baby girl. She's got some prairies going. Okay. Any Titan touched herbs over here? I could stand to overload one. Usually there's something. Wouldn't hurt, wouldn't hurt. There's a toy in that vendor. Oh. Let me go back. If I can remember where he was anyway. Somewhere around here, maybe? Eh? Yeah. Shuffling Sands. You're right, you can just buy a toy. That's nice and easy. Wow, look at that. Gives your body the boogie it needs, something like that. Become a dancing fiend for 10 minutes. That's funny. It looks like you can't walk with it. Oh no, you can walk a little bit. You can shuffle. It's a 30-minute cooldown, 10-minute buff. Presumably this is as fast as you can go. That's funny. Dance like no one's watching. That would be a good one to use. Trial of Style. I bet you you'd win some points for that. I need it. Yeah, it's just like a couple gold on a vendor out here. Vendor right around there. The northern little thing at the temporal complex. Little goblin guy at a table. You should use it on your Dracthyr form. Going in, pop the toy. Slowly dance his way towards the boss. Took lots of time off work. Hiding in her garage. Her Dalmatian found him. Oh! I'm so glad he's home. Sometimes he dances too far and pulls. I was thinking this was the tank being like, alright, 25-second pull timer. He just starts auto-running. Yeah. Yeah, I love Soar, but it would be nice if they would just kind of put it on a level with regular dragon riding. I don't... At least within zones that you can dragon ride. Maybe it's just something they're kind of like waiting to do until after they're going to let you dragon ride in older zones. Because currently you can soar in zones where you cannot dragon ride, like old zones. And maybe it would be too technically complicated to have it work like it does now for old zones and like proper dragon riding and dragon riding zones. So maybe they're just kind of like putting that off until after they open up dragon riding to anywhere that you can fly. That's my fingers crossed thing anyways. I don't know. It just sounds nice. If they added that feature, it would motivate me to level my evoker. Thank you for your help. You betcha. Should I do any more of these? You know what I should do is I should track this and see what I need. If there's any... Whoa. My Leatrix auto started the quest. I guess I'm flying? Have you seen this cat? I mean, I know you've seen her. You guys have seen her a million times, but just look at how cute she is. Hi. Hi, sweetie. We're just hanging out. Oh. Hey, we're here. Oh. That's a Crimson Flight renewal. Oh, geez. Whelp dragon riding. I don't fully understand. I'm just pressing the buttons. I don't think we have to do this with any particular level of skill. So that resets the other two cooldowns. Uh-oh. Now I'm falling. Ugh. Cannot be used while under the effect of exhaustion. No, I think I have to try again. Heard months ago? They're gonna make a ton of old mounts able to dragonfly? Yeah, they've been pretty cagey about when it's gonna be available. They basically came out and said, we are working on this. It will be ready eventually. We don't have a... It's not with this patch. Basically, that's what they've been saying. Is it's not with 10.15. It's not with 10.17. They're not ready to commit to an end time for it, but... Just ignore this quest. It's too sucky. I might need it. Blistering Bellastraza. Do I need it for this? Help her glide through the rings. Do I need it for my achievement? I do need it. I need to do it at least once for this achievement. It's right there. I'm gonna look it up and just see if there's because I think I'm just misunderstanding. I'm gonna read Wowhead. Blistering Bellastraza. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Okay, awkward quest with flight mechanics unlike anything else we've had. It's very doable once you figure it out. Start your flight off the ledge. Don't use anything for the first 2 to 3 seconds. Then simply repeat as they come off cooldown. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll try that. Start your flight off the ledge. Don't use anything for 2 or 3 seconds, and then go 1, 2, 3. Okay. As they come off cooldown. 1, 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 1. 2. 3. What does that do? What does the third one do? Resets the cooldowns. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I didn't use them fast enough. I need to use them just as they come off cooldown. 1, 2, 3 on cooldown. Yeah, I was waiting too long. I was trying to be clever. We can do it. We can do it. Let me in. I gotta do it just the one time for this achievement. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. Book button 1. And then as soon as we can do it, button 2. Button 3. Don't miss your turns. Button 1. Button 2. Button 3. Button 1. Button 2. Button 3. Button 1. Yeah, I don't really fully understand what the buttons do, and that's fine as long as we can finish this just once. Button 3. 1. Oh, I almost failed it, but we did it. Hey, we got gold time too. Too clever. Clever me. I thought I would startle her with that, but not so much. Canadians use 1 Mississippi. It's one of them. 1 Mississippi. What other things do the people say? Yeah. Mississippi-lessly? Did I start it again? What am I doing now? No thank you. We've done this already. Practice makes perfect. Oh. 1, 2. I'm like seeing if this is required. I want to say this is not required. I think I don't have to do this. I think I just clicked on it instinctively. I'm just gonna not. We're just gonna not. Yeah, you can quit. We use it in the UK too. I feel like there are other words people say to kind of count out an approximate second. Saskatchewan would also time it correctly. 1 Saskatchewan. Perhaps. Alright. Do I have any other quests in my log that are needed? We've definitely done the whelp snacks thing before. Don't need that. Alrighty. And then that one was... Here, if I hold down my modifier, it won't auto pick up. That one is obsidian obfuscation. I think I've done that as well. I have done that as well. Okay, so we don't need this. 1 1000. That's it. That's what it was. 1 1000. 2 1000. Probably faster. Mississippi sometimes takes a little bit too long to say. I need a brand new, fresh off the press, all the things random goal. Indeed I do. I'm currently on my evoker, according to all the things. Completed 54.51% of the things. And it's time for us to get a new random item. I'm allowed to reroll if the grind looks stupid, to me personally. And I'm allowed to seek lookalike appearances if they seem easier. /ATT random is the command for all the things random. It helps if you load up all the things first just to kind of refresh it. And it will take into account whatever parameters you're currently tracking on all the things. We seek the blessing of the glorious ATT deity. This is true. All right, kitty cat. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Heroes? Uh-oh. Hang on a second. It's a paladin chest piece. The uh-oh is because it said Naxxramas. It also says it's from 10-Man Vault of Archimon, so I'm thinking maybe it's new Naxxramas and not old Naxxramas. Yeah, paladin tier chest. So it looks like Anthus is getting spelled in. I can't do this in anybody but Anthus. We'll write it down. We'll write it down. I don't think that's old Naxxramas. I think that's... Alright. Heroes... Redemption... 10-man normal, it says. Chest piece. It isn't tier 3. It is tier 3. It's new, yeah. Peace. Archivon. It's also available off of a token vendor. But I'm sure they made all the tokens. Archivon. 10-man. Any other lookalikes? Shared appearances. Tunic breastplate, of course. Okay. Tier 7, the close lookalike to Tier 3. Is there even an old Nax in retail? They brought it back. Yeah, they've recently brought it back and made it available again. Yeah, we should take a look at Vault first. How recent? Like, within the last patch or so. Pretty recent. I think like a 10.1.5 thing. Hello. Hello. Okay. I'm going. Vault of Archon is Winter Grasp, right? He does not have a teleport cloak, because he's not even in a guild. He doesn't even have a cloak. He's got a sandstorm cloak over here. What, you couldn't get a Karokta's main to drop? I'm gonna buy you a cloak. This is ridiculous. You can't just walk around in a heirloom cloak. Yeah, this. People are looking. Armor. Upgrades only. Sort by cheapest price. Are there really not like green cloaks in the auctionist? Maybe there are no green cloaks. Maybe that's why. Or at least no BOE green cloaks. Not me getting distracted. Oh, we can just go via Valdraken. Should be an obsidian PvP cloak on the auctionist. I didn't see anything super cheap. I was kind of hoping for something 300 or less. I'm pretty cheap. I guess he has 3k gold. How much was it? Also, if he can get 300 rep, he can turn in this and maybe get a thing. Vault of Archon. So we're going to Northrend anyways. We are Horde. We go through it this way. Have your tailor make one for him. True, he could work order even just like a blue one from a tailor. I think you can do work orders cross-faction. Am I lying? Did I make that up? I might have made that up. My tailor is Inksy. She is Alliance. My priest is not tailoring. My other priest. I have multiples. Allison is Inscription and something else. Inscription and Alchemy. Crystal Song Forest. Do you have a plan for rolling a rogue only item? I have a rogue. It's mage that would suck. Mages and monks. Ripsy is my rogue, but I don't currently have a mage or a monk. If I roll one of those items, I'm gonna have to level that alt. Put in the name of the person you want to do it. They likely do for private guild. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's just go poke around Wintergrasp because I have no idea how to find out if it's up aside from going to check. So we're just gonna go poke around. Hi, kitty cat. But yeah, I could totally just work order one. That would make sense. Or Flabby, I'm sure, could make me a decent one. I'm sure I've got, like, sparks. I'm sure I have free sparks that I could use and just get, like, a 424 at least. What about Wormbin? Wormbin needs leveling, too. He's my only Death Knight right now. He is confirmed my only Death Knight. Kitty, what should we get up to today? We gotta stay in. We gotta stay home. We cleaned yesterday. That was nice. I always feel better once I've, like, done a little bathroom clean. Done some laundry. Maybe order some groceries. Top up the food. I'm too scared to order milk, though. I haven't had spoiled milk since I started fetching it myself. And every time I've had milk delivered, it's been, like, off extremely early in its life cycle, so I'm kind of sketched out to get it delivered. I might walk and get just milk. Should get it from Nax. Vault drops like 400 different items. I mean, I probably need them all. I will most likely. How do I get into Nax, by the way? Where, like, when the time comes for me to do that, where is it? I don't remember in the slightest. That's ICC. That's Vault of Archon. Dragonblight. That's Ruby Sanctum. That's Obsidian Sanctum. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. That's right. I have not been there in a long time. People are going to be so confused if they see me farming Nax, but like tier 7 Nax and not tier 3. What are you doing? That's the wrong one. Didn't you know they added a new one? I don't know a lot of details about it. It looks like this is Horde controlled. It's red. It's a good sign, right? Let me in. And, does it have to be 10 man? Can I do this in 25 man? What's the deal there? It said, the item said 10 man, but I don't know if there's different appearances for it. Let me look at his journal. Sets. I don't want to wait too long. There are different appearances. 10 man. Oh, gross. Okay. Well, these aren't good odds. I can't even see it. Season 7. Relentless Gladiator. Yeah, that's the chess piece there. It just says season 7. It doesn't say like different looks of it. 10 and 25 are different. Why don't I see another one in the... I don't know. Oh well. 10 man. 10 man normal. Call it good. Portal and Eastern Plague Lens. Easy to use with the pet dungeon portal. Oh. I think that's Can I Mog It putting that information in the appearance journal. 9pad. I think that's Can I Mog It. Okay. Wealth of Archivon for this particular character. Wow, there's still so many things. This guy has 17.46% of the 10-man appearances and 15% of the 25-man ones. Just because I think you can drop so many different things. I have not done any Secrets of Nax. I wouldn't have that portal unlocked. It's a good point. Okay, Coralon's down here. But Pet Dungeon Portal is also not... Actually, hang on a second. Dragonblight's not that far. Dragonblight's fine. I can fly. I got flying mounts. So he could drop me lots of things. Will he drop me anything? BOP. Oh, they're warrior tier. I'm like, it's plate. It's BOP. It's uncollected. What's the deal? It's warrior tier. That's why. Jeez Louise. Cheese and crackers, kitty cat. Havarti and Rain Coast crisps. It's gonna be one of those things. They drop direct tier both PvP Cloud stuff and Nax tier stuff. Oh. I see. Well, it still seems like a reasonable thing to do. At least it doesn't take very long. Maybe my odds aren't very good. Maybe the game is trying to tell you something. Whatever could that be? Maybe the game's trying to tell me I'm hungry. What is it, 11 a.m.? We can hang on another hour, kitty cat. I know we can. I had peanut butter banana toast this morning. It was delicious. No luck from that. Cloth, leather. At least that leather belt was a PvP one that could have been for any of 3 classes. It's not any of the classes that I currently am, but, you know, something. One reason I ended up with so many druids, class-specific mogs with few opportunities, lots of same-class alts. Went shopping this morning after a long walk, ended up in an Asian specialty grocery. Have a bucket of kimchi. Nice. That's always good. My Sunday is peaked. Maybe today's a miso soup day. I have some tofu in my fridge, but I don't remember how old it is. I have a bad habit of buying tofu bricks, and I don't open them. And that's the problem. They stay sealed, and then I'm like, what's the date on this again? Oops, a daisy do. Nope. No luck there either. Should be fine if it's not long over expired. How would you define long? Like 3 days? A week? 3 weeks? Because yeah, it's like they're not the ones in water. They're the ones that are like in a little bit of water, but basically like sealed into like the brick. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes it has been like a month out of date. Sniff test. Tofu should not have a scent. All right, no luck. All kinds of stuff that I don't have collected, but not the things I needed. I'm just gonna walk out of here and fly over to Nex. What is the date in your tofu? An excellent question. I'm pretty sure I bought it at least a month ago, but that doesn't mean the date was a month ago, because I'd have to take a look at it. I always tell myself I'm gonna make stir fry. I think I just need to accept the fact that I don't like stir fry that much. It's easy to make and it's delicious, and I just don't care enough to do it. Something wrong with me. There is a special kind of tofu called stinky tofu. Just open it up and sniff. Yeah. Track dungeon, raid questing items and such. Oh, disable profession crafting in all the things? So it would still be an appearance, but you just don't want the source to be from professions and crafting, right? I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if that's an option. Yeah, I think if it's... Yeah, no. I think you're out of luck for that. You can have it not track recipe collection, but that's not what you're looking for. I like storing tofu in my freezer. I need to do a good freezer clean out. I have all kinds of stuff in there that I've like forgotten about. That's probably still fine because it's frozen, but it's like a single blueberry pancake, you know? Alrighty. Warsun Gulch portal. Oh yeah, that's right. Portal to the Violet Citadel. Oh, that might be a good shortcut, actually. How far am I? Yeah, a little bit of a shortcut. Take me to Dalaran. Am I missing shields? Can I just buy these? What's the deal? Not you. Although this stuff is just gold too. I haven't done like a comprehensive vendor sweep of all vendors and all armor types, so I often find stuff like that. Yeah, make it all non-refundable. Here, let's save this as current gear. And then we'll equip it all just so it shows across different characters. Add it all to the collections. Put your current gear back on. And then we should be able to vendor it. And it should just vendor as level 35 stuff. The Stralos Light Guard's good. Oh no, we replaced those. He picked up the Rock of Vegas, and it actually like learned the appearance for me after it hadn't done so for so long because I never looted it on a character that could actually learn it. I just kept looting it on characters that didn't use shields. Oh, I need to set up scrap for him. Low equipment and unusable equipment. There we go. Get rid of that stuff. Nice. And then that's what I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy these shields. Are they cool? Yeah, they're alright. That one's nice. Get rid of those. You'll need the base items to upgrade them? Oh. That's a later me problem. I know on my druid I had like stuck them in the banks and then it like didn't work. I don't know. I'll have to I'll sort that out at some point. Let's go to next Ramus. We need to go do a run of, I believe, 10-man normal new, well, air quotes new, Nax to get ourselves a chance, our single weekly chance at our Heroes Redemption chest piece for all the things random. Zone by zone, looking for all the vendors, super easy thing, something to do. Currently, I'm just kind of like tripping on them. Like I'll just kind of be like, hey, there's a thing on a vendor here, and then I'll just go get it. But eventually I might want to like take one character and actually do like a tour, make a list of all the places where you can buy stuff like that. Because it's, you know, it's great for percentage. You just get a ton of stuff that sometimes has lookalikes as well. 2 characters in next. Gloss loot pools the entire raids. Oh, okay. I don't actually know which boss in there even drops it. Yeah. Oh, that's the same stuff that you can buy inside of ICC. Oh, I understand. I gotcha. What a grim looking set. Wrath, man. I understand. I think Mr. Moosey Moo's awake. I think his dad's taking him out. I heard the leash. For a horseman, probably. Woof. Dog confirmed. What if I was just catfishing the dog the whole time? I just like posted a bunch of photos that were just of like a random dog, and I was like, guys, I got a dog. Well, this isn't how I get in. Imagine. That would be wild. What a weird thing to try and keep up that would be. It was your partner that just barked. Yeah, it would be a tough one to manage forever. Normal 10-man again. How come I never get a 25-man version of this stuff? Pig's back. How are you in the fam, Hazel? Hello. I'm good. Everybody's good. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot it was big. I suppose not special. I'm looking for just the regular stuff. I suppose I should just do a full clear because I'm sure I need everything. It's not like I've ever done any of this on a paladin anyways. Oh, I see what you're saying. Glove has the whole thing. I have, you know, like a quarter of the stuff from this difficulty in this character. Is there any good order to do this in? I think the military quarter sucks. So let's go that way first. It's not big when your character has long legs. Chest could be bought with badges of heroism. Oh. I haven't been in here in a million years. I don't remember this at all. Zone drops? There's some bracers that could drop. 10-man normal. Okay. Well, at least we one-shot everything. I'm not going to be particularly fast. I wonder if I should do this as ret just so I get like some kind of an AoE clear. Is this stuff going to pull? I mean, I can always just, yeah, consecrate works just fine. That'll do. I'm killing trash for BOEs, I guess? Question mark? Has a mount that drops in here, another horse valiance. Can that... I was under the impression that I was going to have to do something to do with the secrets of Nax to get valiance, though. It says special. You must do the 10-man version of Nax with Vesuvius alive. I don't know. Valiance is secrets, yeah. Trash drops in here, BOP? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna need to get those bracers. Yeah, BOP on this character. Well, on a plate-bearing character. There's a BOE neck. Would you look at that? Wow. And guys, the worst part? Mr. Gothic, right? I remember him being kind of annoying. It just took a long time. And I reset it once or twice, and then I had to start the whole thing over again. This add-on is all the things. All the things. Do I have a Super Simian Sphere toy? No, I do not. I do not have a Super Simian Sphere toy. Is it particularly of use in this area? Something good? Bye. See you later. Very rare Wrath toy drop. It's awesome. Okay, he could give me a couple things if he felt like it. He did not feel like it. Sometimes them's the breaks. Turns you into a monkey in a glowing purple ball. Not useful. I think I vaguely remember that from back when there weren't that many toys. Like when they first added the toy journal, there weren't that many options, and I think I vaguely remember seeing that as like a thing that I didn't have. I never farmed it, but I'd heard of it, I think. CB, thank you for the 48-month reset. What does it drop from? It says Lich King? Northwind World drop. Oh, gross. Oh, could that drop from this trash? Is that what I'm farming for right now? Oh. See you later, kitty cat. May as well carry on. It can drop. Oh. I mean, you are looking at the woman who got like 4 Precious's ribbons within 2 weeks, so if anybody's gonna just get the Super Simian Sphere, it's gotta be me. Yeah, just get the toy. Is there any trick to not bugging this out, or do I just believe myself and hope for the best? You just kill ads for a long time? You beacon him? Start the encounter, then AFK in 5 minutes. Smack him in the face, wait 5 minutes. You can ignore the ads, it's just a timer. Yeah. Alright, well then I'm gonna go see my puppy. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm here. What if I didn't do it right? No, we're still here. He's just talking. Ads would be spawning maybe too far away to add. I don't think it aggroed. No! Oh, there they are. There they are. Hopefully that counted. They were just like sitting in the doorway. Going fine? Okay, good, good, good. More puppy time. He's awake. He's playing. I want to play. A little later. We can do it a little later. After my stream, it's mostly lunchtime. And then it's Hazel lunchtime. Do I have to go over there? Will they come to me? They might come to me. Yeah. We need to learn more games to play. We play the tug. I want to play fetch, but there's not enough room inside, really. He was doing good. He was hanging out with us for a while on the couch in the living room outside of his little fenced area, being very good because his bed was in the wash. Some fluids needed cleaning. But he didn't chew any of the furniture. He didn't steal any of the remotes. He did steal the treat bag, but that's because I wasn't fast enough and because he's pretty smart and he knows where I keep it. Is this the one with the dance? I want to say no, but I don't really remember. Every now and then he does something that's just like... he remembers where everything is. I'm gonna regret teaching him how to open drawers. You remember the beginning of 101 Dalmatians where Pongo like starts the shower and like fetches the newspaper and stuff? I bet Moose could do that. Although our shower doesn't take very long to warm up. Get another treat bag, keep the old one as a decoy. I've just been using Ziploc baggies, like the little sandwich bags. I know they carry treat bags that are like chalk bags. I just haven't purchased such a thing yet. Oh, hey, I got plate boots. I actually needed those. Those are Heroes Redemption plate. 2 of 8. They're Paladin boots, but they're not Paladin specific. They just look like plate boots. Cool. Hi, Hazel. Hi, chat. Hello, Tim Fluffybeard. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. I don't actually know. I guess I can find out. Where in this raid does the chest piece that I'm looking for drop? It was called Heroes Redemption chest piece. Heroes Redemption. Lost Conqueror, I think. Yeah, that's a lookalike. So 4 Horsemen does drop the Paladin chest. Heroes Redemption. So I actually am going the right way. I don't have to full clear the raid. We could just do the part that I need. Although, I'm sure I need the rest of the stuff too at some point. Next boss, yeah! I think this is the ickiest wing, so I think we can finish the clear without too much drama. It should be fine. Paladins are just so slow. I don't think there's really any build that makes them fast at running old raids. I'm sure you could stick a speed set on a paladin, but it's still not going to be going very quickly. When you pull them, don't kill them instantly. Taunt and let them go to their corners. Okay. And then I can kill them. 1, 2. I know that one. I'm going to kill that one first. Okay. 1 corner. 2 corner. Three corner. Good tip, thank you. That saves me a bunch of time. 4 corner. Loot, please. Who's got it? That looks like a teleport. That's bait. Here's loot. Man! I got the same robe twice. Lucky news is that I already know that one. I don't need to learn it on a clothy or anything like that, but no luck with the paladin. No luck with the paladin plate. Let's do Construct next and see if Gluth wants to drop it if he's decided to be generous. But we can just kind of go clockwise. You know, spin. Yeah, I don't know if I love my Gluth odds. If he can drop everything in the instance, you know, unless he's willing to spit out like 25 pieces of loot at a time. I don't know if this is about to happen. Isn't there stuff in here that can one-shot me? Like Snail in Throne of Thunder style? I'm pretty sure there's like a thing. It's been so many years since I've been here. Wow, that shield bounces far. Yeah, warrior is for sure. That is true. They are the best for weapon mog farming because they can do everything except for wands and warglaives. Nobody else can wear as many weapons as they can. I'm using a paladin because I am specifically after a paladin plate, a paladin tier chest piece. There were slimes, they don't anymore. The snails in Throne of Thunder still eat you. Okay, okay. I want... Oh yeah, I see. Do they hurt? No. Not really. Okay. So Patchwork's over here. The original Patchwork. Patchwork of Patchwork Fight fame. He will aggro all the trash. Well, that's convenient. Oh, I got some gloves that I needed from that. And I also needed the item ID for those leggings. That's nice too. Although... how on earth could I have gotten it? No, I'm misreading it. I got the item ID for the gloves, not the leggings. The leggings are mailed. Like, I can't learn those. Calm down. One thing at a time. Hazel does platforming. This is going to be fun. Ugh. Oh, yeah. There is a thing, isn't there? Okay. Grobulus. No luck. Grobulus aggro's all the trash. And as long as it comes within consecrate range. Got so caught up today playing my pally. Grats to the mount yesterday. Thank you, Haley. I'd finished my Karokta attempts, but I didn't get the mount. I'll have to try next reset. Probably Tuesday. If it's up. Should be reset. Give me all the stuff. Loot leg. Maybe just because there's a lot of trash there. Floor crack when you get to the green pipe. Careful of the floor crack when you get to the green pipe. What does this do? Is that a secret thing? I'm not going to click it. I don't trust it. Did a few today, didn't get it. Totem slimes keep you in combat. Need to park all my ults in the Karokta area. Mine are all more or less out there unless they had somewhere else to be. Careful of the floor crack. So here's the green pipe. Maybe that gap? What if they bridged it? It's a rune, 50 gold. Crafting things. Oh, okay. And we're through. Any luck from Gluth? Shoulders, actually. Conch shoulders. Hero's Redemption shoulder guards. That's something. It's not what I was after, but it's something. That is. Did I miss a boss, by the way? I don't know if I got all the bosses in the first wing. I kind of stopped after. No, there was a portal. They wouldn't have given me a portal if they didn't mean for me to take it. We're good. We're good. You missed nothing. Did you get the plate stuff from the BC time walking vendor? There's an awesome dragon shield. Oh, I think so, but I should... What I need to do is I need to turn on my account mode and I need to check that vendor and see if there's anything else that I still need to buy. Because I think I am missing a few things. I think I still need to go shopping. And I'm sure I have a character that can do it, but I just need to, like, check, you know? Man, altar currency is awesome. Look at that beautiful display. I love that. I need to add that add-on to my spreadsheet. It's not on my spreadsheet yet. It's called altar currency. It's my favorite. All right, can I go fight him now? Did I do it? Does sound like a great add-on. Not all wings have 4 bosses? Oh, okay. Do I need to jump over there? I'm scared. Alright. Whoa! There we go. No luck with that. Downloading that right now. Other add-ons can also do the same function, but that one seems like the lightest one. That was constructs. Let's go do arachnid. I'm very curious, actually. What am I missing from that vendor? Not an expansion feature. World event? No. What do they call it? Holiday? Holiday time walking, burning crusade. And then there's like the vendor. Maybe it's in Shatrath? Maybe it's like outdoor zones. Outland, Shatrath, vendors. Time walking? No. Alter, not ultra, alter. A-L-T-E-R, yes. Disappointed in the use of the horse to jump. I didn't believe. I didn't have any faith. Puppy and Kitty are both good. They're both doing really well. Alright, so there's a few things we can get here. I wonder if that chest guard is like for a different class or if it's a lookalike. Eh, doesn't matter. Didn't get it. Happy to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks, Pandalicious. Last updated November 1st, 2022. Oh, the add-on? It's working pretty good. It is working well. Remember going into Classic, naxing my own at level 70 before it closed? Getting slaughtered by a tiny spider in the spider quarter. Itsy bitsies. I am running out of my stamina for clearing all of the trash. I had big dreams about getting zone drops and stuff, and I've kind of given up on that. It's a little bit too far away. Everything's a little too far apart. The music makes me think of... I think they played that same little lick of the Arachne music from Nexramas in Hearthstone for something. You would do something in Hearthstone. Probably Hearthstone Battlegrounds, or else I wouldn't have remembered it. Maybe playing like a specific legendary card or something. I don't know. It just sounds really familiar. Fairlena has a handful of stuff that she could drop for me. Ah, I got a Grieving Spellblade. I needed that. Is it cool? Hang on. In combat. Next expansion, the noob card? Yeah, my Exna. That's what it was. It was my Exna. Noticed the Lothar boss in Dawn of the Infinites is MC music yesterday. Really? That's neat. I haven't played in my Exna in a long time. I haven't played BGs in a few patches. It's been a little bit since I've done any Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but I feel like my Exna's been not in rotation for a while in BGs. She was good, though. Do I need to set aside any of these guys? Collected, but not from this item. Those little yellow checks that have this circle around them are things I could send to different characters to learn item IDs. And just keep an eye on those. I got a bunch of Spectral Egg-Reps. Been so long since I played BGs, it's basically a new game. Yeah. When you're playing a lot, it really helps how often they like change things up and shake it up and refresh it. But when you take a long break, sometimes you come back and you're like, I don't know any of these mechanics. This card does what now? Excuse me? Item IDs? Only if I like have the thing in my bags. I don't seek out the item ID, but if I already have it, just because it helps for... Oh, kitty cat. Oh, I'm sweet. I'm so sorry. I didn't have quite the right lap. It's okay. You can come back. I'm so sorry, honey bear. And she whiffed the jump up. She's fine. You want to come sit with me? You're trying to dust me, huh? You can come dust me. Oh, am I feared? Auto running. Hello, hello. Can we say Slippery's low? Yes, but it is your fault. It is specifically you. Your fault. I don't think I knew about the item ID thing until you told me. At least in terms of relating to DFA and quantum items. You wanna come over here? Oh, there's my Exna, that's right. Hello. 2/8 poison beast. What does she have for me? Ooh, there's a weapon and a shield. Didn't drop either. That's okay. Is there a portal in here? There is a portal in here. To get 100%, you need all the appearance or all the item IDs. That is up to you as the owner of all the things. You can choose to have it track item IDs, or you can choose to have it count shared appearances within all the things. I have chosen shared appearances to count. I am not technically tracking all item IDs, so my percentage will not worry about me getting each specific item individually. But for things like data for Azeroth, there's no option for that. So for that, you would still need item IDs if you're trying to compete on the data for Azeroth transmog appearance leaderboards. But just for your own all the things thing, yeah, you got to choose your own adventure. Collecting item IDs is objectively ludicrous. It's insane. It's all like trying to get all appearances is already silly. There's so many of them. It's so silly to even try. Making it even harder on yourself by going for item IDs is that's a do at your own risk kind of adventure. Why are we playing Lorthamar? Oh, this is Anthus. Actually, he doesn't even have his thighs out right now. Usually he's wearing, he's got his little thigh highs on. Anyone close? Close to all appearances? Betcha somebody's done it. There's always someone. How long did it take that dude to collect every plate item? I don't think I know who you're talking about. I remember vaguely somebody did it. But yeah, like years. Kalela, that's right. Yeah, appearances for personal and then item IDs for leaderboards. That's basically it. Unless you choose to collect item IDs for your own self. Done with all Cataclysm raids in account mode and item IDs. Oh, wow. Anything else I can send over there? Learn from another item? Oh no, I have a Cold Ray sash set aside already. Wouldn't have been able to do it if Spine and Madness dropped tier tokens. I remember I used to pull this whole room and it took like 3 different AoE loots to loot all the trash because it would just like start to lag out, like it couldn't loot that many things. I'm surprised I haven't found any grays or anything, a plate grays that I don't have learned yet. I don't feel like I have that much from this expansion, but maybe I've just picked them up on the auctionist. This is the safety dance guy. No luck with loot from him. I don't have old Nax unlocked. Eventually, I think I will do it, but for the moment, I'm pretty happy just poking around the rest of the game. I forgot to pet Mr. Bigglesworth. I'm missing the good luck. I think we're almost done. Saffron and then KT after Loatheb. Worthwhile to unlock. You get the item drops it can sell for a bit. That's a good point. I don't even fully understand exactly how Secrets of Nax works. It would probably do me some good to just learn the basics of it. Hey, I got a helmet I needed. Blade helmet. Maybe like another set lookalike or something? Helm of the Corrupted Mind. Yeah, that looks like a Death Knight lookalike. That's cool. And then... how do you go upstairs? So you've done all 4 wings. That's the portal. That. Orb of Naxxramas. I think that was it. Can I use this now? I can use that. I'm so smart. I say as I remember something I knew before. 1 zone drop from 100% classic raid item IDs. 6 in BC and 6 in Kata. Whoa. Classic raids are so hard. because of the lack of tier tokens. Saffron looks nice. I got a massive skeletal ribcage chestplate. More Death Knight lookalike, I think. You get anything for turning that in? Not really. Oh, I wonder what I'm gonna do for lunch. It might be like a beans and toast day. Something that I can make. Is there a trick to the door? Or is this just like a roleplay kind of thing? Just wait. Okie dokie. You have to dance. Where's that new thing that we got? Shuffling sand. There we go. We're coming. We're coming for him. Hey, it works every time. Now this looks like a new Hazel stream intro. He's going so fast. Why is he going so fast? That is a workout. That's cardio. Alright. Then wait for walk in the green circle. Green circle. And then wait 3 minutes. Oh, I want this. The toy's really easy. You just buy it off a vendor. You buy it off a vendor in Theldraszus. The little north platform by the Temporal Conflux. So for Dragon Isles, Theldraszus, Temporal Conflux, this little guy like here, there's a goblin vendor there that sells hourglasses, and he sells that toy. It's called the Shuffling Sands. I learned about it today. Somebody in chat mentioned it. Meow. I think that's Kira. What if Moose learns how to meow? This is possible, right? He's a smart dog. Running in there will bug it out. Oh, am I not supposed to like clear the things? Am I supposed to just like wait right here? Oops. Arcure learns how to bark. You can clear him. There's an achievement for killing a bunch of A-bombs. Oh, okay. Is there anything I have to avoid if I don't want to bug it out? Anywhere I should not go? What does that do? Moment of glory. Adventure shield cooldown reduced. You don't want to leave the circle for a long time. Oh. The timers make it feel like it's bugged. You can just wait. Okay. You better drop something good. He's gonna drop all of 2 items. And there's only 2 things that he could drop that I need. 2 of 6. Helmet. And then an axe. Oh, boy. Kelth's head really got the short stick of boss fights. Cool staff, couldn't learn it, and... The helmet would be good. Oh yeah, I still have manuscript journal on this character. Look at that. What if I just tried to 100% like one of the drakes? Like I only need 10 more renewed proto drake manuscripts. Rares, grand cache. Not while I have transmog to farm. Excited for when you get an old Karamog to go for. I've done a decent handful of old Kara because I used to farm it for pets to sell, and then I used to farm it for the mount, of course. Although the mount was like at the bottom, it wasn't a big deal. I feel like I farmed for Mog from there for a while, but maybe I'm thinking of Legion Kara. But I'm sure I don't have all of it. Throne of Thunder, literal death for item ID farmers. Hey look, it's Kel'Thuzad! Wow, would you look at that? Oh look, he dropped the staff twice. Cannot learn Soulbound staff. What does it look like? I guess I can hearth out of here and find out. GG. I hope you never get an opera event one. If only you ran it on a warrior. Not the staff I meant. Helm was big because then you could skip him on Paladin. Yeah, no luck with that either. Prince behind chest, usually not farmed much. Logged onto my herb tune. 12 silver per gather. Strong. 12 silver. What are you picking? 1 Aukenbloom? Crinkle will have her time to shine. I know it. Well, I think that I've basically done everything I can on Anthus for the week for the random grind. I think, short of... Hang on a second. Geist boots. Cold Wraith boots. Short of, oh, I'm sure I've vendored some of the grays. It's okay. Spectral leg wraps. Those are male, eh? Here. Rolling a new item. Although, it's the last stream of the week anyways, so. So, we're going to send over Spectral leg wraps so she can learn that item ID. Spectral armor. Spectral armor is properly learned. That one's fine. Cormorant leggings are properly learned. It's just the spectral legs for male. Leather. Those are proper learned. Those are also proper learned. Cloth. Cold Wraith sash. Cold Wraith boots. Cold Wraith cowl. All of those could be learned for their item IDs. I know I lost a bunch of grades, but it's fine. I'm all right with that. Manuscript journal is showing missing Drake Watcher manuscripts. You can also track them with all the things. They are available to track with all the things. I've just chosen not to do so. Legs for not me. Oh, those are learned for another item. So the blue means we could put them on here and learn that item ID. No, that's learned. No one wants those though. Putting them on anyways, just cuz. Collected, learned. Well, that was good. That was not nothing. I didn't get the thing I wanted, but I got a bunch of other stuff. And my bags are all nice and clean again. Anybody buy this spider silk? I feel like... Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, it is like 10 to noon. How does proper learn differ from learned? Item ID versus appearance learned. I'm being a little bit extra. Oh, all the things percentage. Here, I'll check on... I'm going to log in on Inksy. And I will pick up her mail and then I'll check. Empty bags are the greatest magic. I swear it like catalogs new things that I don't have every time though, because sometimes the number goes down and no new content came out. I did finish the Kalimdor Cup transmog. I don't have all of the Drake Watcher items. I don't have all the manuscripts. I don't have any of the manuscripts, but I have all of the Mog. Couple more item IDs. This won't matter for my percentage. Okay. So all the things. 80% of cloth. Not too bad. 80.2% of cloth. But for account mode, 54.91. See, that seems to have risen way too much. That seems to have risen way too much. Maybe we just got a ton of stuff. I don't know. We did buy some stuff off of vendors. They update and change how things are counted a lot. Yeah. Oh, gonna have to do it in alts. That's exactly what I ended up doing. It was like 0.45 at the start. Yeah, there's no way I got that many things because the last 0.09% is worth 89 things. So there's no way that I got like hundreds and hundreds of items. I'm sure something was just funky. But, you know, one day we'll be at 55 and that'll be an exciting day. I'm going to wrap up a hair early and go because I'm starving and I miss my puppy dog. But I'll be back on Wednesday to start off a fresh, brand new week of Hazel streams. We did get the Gul'dan mount this week. I'll have that highlight out at some point. And the stream VOD is on YouTube. So we are going to be looking for a new mount farm for next Saturday. Unless it's just Karokta, which it might be for the moment. In any case, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.